Since the dawn of humanity, one question has never left our minds. Why? Why do we exist? Why does the universe behave the way it does? Why do we think, love, dream, and fear? From the first spark of fire to the discovery of the atom, curiosity has guided our journey. It has shaped civilizations, inspired revolutions, and created every idea that defines our world. But in the noise of modern life, we often forget to ask the simplest questions. We scroll, we consume, but do we understand? This is why Mind Atlas was born, a sanctuary for thinkers, dreamers, and learners. A place where every video takes you on a journey across time, across ideas, across the human mind itself. Welcome to Mind Atlas. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is freedom. Freedom to think, to question, to see the invisible patterns that connect all things. The goal of Mind Atlas is not to teach you what to think, but to awaken how to think. Every idea, every theory, every discovery begins with the same spark, curiosity. Here, we travel beyond facts and data. We seek meaning, the philosophy behind science, the psychology behind behavior, the story behind history. Because understanding the world means understanding ourselves. The human brain, 3 pounds of matter that holds the entire universe of thought. It builds empires, paints masterpieces, writes symphonies, and dreams of the stars. Yet it is also capable of fear, destruction, and illusion. In this series, Mind Atlas explores the hidden workings of the mind, consciousness, emotion, creativity, and the strange phenomenon of awareness. What makes us who we are? How does thought emerge from matter? The answers may not only redefine psychology, they may redefine what it means to be human. History is not the past. It is the living memory of humanity. Every civilization, from Egypt to Greece, from China to the Mayans, carries fragments of who we are. Their wisdom, their mistakes, their triumphs, they whisper lessons across time. Through our historical documentaries, we explore how ideas travel, evolve, and survive. Because every empire leaves behind something greater than monuments, it leaves behind meaning. Science is the language of reality. It tells us how stars are born, how atoms dance, how life itself began. But behind every equation is a story, a human story. A story of imagination, risk, and the hunger to know. At Mind Atlas, we explore the scientific frontier not just as observers, but as travelers seeking the unknown. Because every discovery reminds us of one truth: the universe is not out there. It is within us. Philosophy began not in classrooms, but around fires. Men and women staring at the stars, wondering, what is good? What is truth? What is beauty? These questions still matter, perhaps now more than ever. In an age of instant answers, philosophy invites us to slow down, to think, to question the obvious. Through great thinkers, Plato, Nietzsche, Descartes, and others, we discover that philosophy is not about answers, but about the courage to ask. Humanity now stands at a turning point. Artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and quantum computing are reshaping existence. Are we evolving or escaping ourselves? Technology is both a mirror and a magnifier. It reflects who we are and amplifies what we believe. Mind Atlas explores these frontiers, not to predict the future, but to understand the present. Because every innovation is an echo of human imagination. Why do we act the way we do? Why do we love, hate, trust, and fear. Psychology is the invisible script behind human life. In this channel, we uncover the science of emotion, the structure of thought, and the mystery of consciousness. The mind is not a machine. It is a story, constantly being rewritten by every experience. Knowledge is not divided, it's a web. Philosophy inspires science. Science transforms history. History shapes psychology. Every idea is connected to another. That's why Mind Atlas is not just a channel. It's a map, a living atlas of ideas. Each video is a journey to connect one dot in the great design of understanding. The future is not built by machines. It's built by minds. The greatest technology of all is still the human brain, curious, adaptable, limitless. As we move into the unknown, we carry the torch of thought, the same flame that guided Socrates, Newton, and Einstein. The question is not what we can build, but what we can become. You're a part of this story now. By being here, you've chosen to explore, to see beyond the surface. Every week, we'll travel through history, thought, and imagination. Together, we'll rediscover the joy of learning. Because the greatest adventure is not out there in the stars, it's inside the human mind. Welcome to Mind Atlas. Expand your mind. Explore everything.